Hey, Rock God 2004 back with another video for you and a little update. Update is I've been to the doctors. I do feel better than what I did. My voice is getting a bit better as well. I'm on antibiotics and steroids for a chest infection. It seems to get me more on night if I try and do something. I'm absolutely knackered. But this is the best I've felt in about 4 or 5 days. So yes, excellent stuff. Looks like they're doing the trick. And the video, I don't know if anybody watching knows, but Scott, whose live stream I go on, and I will be on this Friday. Scott, is it Scott the movie critic, I think he's called. Anyway, I'll leave a link down to his channel below because he does live streams and he does videos. He's such a canny lad, and he's just hit 1,000 subscribers. Well done, mate. So if you've not seen him, go and have a look. He did hit, as like sort of a celebration or commemorative thing. He held this little competition. It was just basically the same thing as what you would do on Facebook and Instagram, where you comment, like, share. The comment is you had to ask what's your favourite horror film and what's your least favourite. So I did it. God, January sometime. I think I just never really give it another thought. And Scott being Scott, everybody who entered, he came on and commented, wishing you good luck. Because he's such a nice lad. And yeah, I didn't really think. I mean, I just don't win things. Very rare. So I didn't give it another thought. And then for some bizarre reason, I was doing something on this, I think it was the Friday or the Saturday, and something popped up. I thought, have I missed that competition? Obviously I must have done, because I didn't get a message, I haven't won anything. And when I went on, it said like it'd gone after midnight, Friday into Saturday. It had ended, he was drawing it on that Saturday. Totally forgot. So I was just on Instagram later on that day, in the afternoon I think it was. And he drew it and done a video, and I was like, clearly you didn't win, so I'll have to have a look. And he did it not like I'm going to pull out third place, second place and first. He did it for me, which was a way where I definitely wouldn't win, where he drew every single name out the hat, and if your name come out first, you didn't win. So he was drawing the names out until there was only 3 people left. And it got to the 3 people and my name hadn't come out. And I'm sat there thinking, well, little Ted hasn't put my name and he's forgot about me. I thought, well, he can't have done, because he'd wished me good luck. So he pulled the 3rd place out, read it. Wasn't me. He pulled the 2nd place out. So the 1st place, I think, was £15 Amazon voucher. The 2nd one was 20 or 25. And the 1st prize was 35 quid Amazon. Sounds like my kind of prize. Never in a million years thinking nah. So there was one name left. I thought, he's either forgot about me or I've won. Well, he pulled the name out and mentioned the winner is Rock God 2004. I nearly fell off the couch. I got 1st place. So this video, he sent me the voucher via email. Went straight on into the code. Bang, there it was, straight away in my account. So I thought, right, I'm going to guess what I've been looking at for a few weeks now. And it was bang on 35 quid, barring a penny. So, thank you so much, Scott, for running that competition. And thank you very much for drawing my name out last and giving me the voucher. So basically, this is what I'm classing as a little gift of yourself. So what I bought, 35 quid, was the Count Yorga collection box set. It's only 2 discs. Or you get a book as well. I'm saying only 2 because it's his collection. You think, oh, how many's in there? There's 2. It's an Arrow box, so you know you're getting something decent. Now, Arrow have released this before. I've only ever seen it in just like the standard Amaray case. And I just assumed that when you opened it, that it had the 2 discs in. No. The first edition, both films are on 1 disc. These have got their own separate discs and separate covers. Their artwork is, I think it looks fantastic. So yeah, that's what I got. That was my prize. So I'm over the moon. So I've watched them. And I commented because somebody else got this. And it was, oh, the Scouse fella. What did they call him? I'm so sorry. My memory is shocking. Alan Scouser. I'll leave a link to his channel as well because he does a lot of this stuff. And I commented and he was telling me, like, you're in for a treat if you haven't seen them type of thing. And he said, if you love the Hammer films and you love Christopher Lee's Dracula, you're going to like them. That was it. Sold. It kind of was like a Hammer Dracula. For me, nowhere near as good as Christopher Lee. And the films weren't quite as good either. They were a bit slower. But also they were set in like the modern time, which was like 70s America. For me, these reminded me more of the Blackula films, more so than Dracula. Can you imagine if you've seen Blackula, the 2 Blackula films? Can you imagine them, but with Dracula? And he does actually resemble, with the fangs. I mean, he does actually resemble the Christopher Lee Dracula. And he's really good. He plays a really, really good vampire. I wasn't overfussed on the ending, to be honest. I was gutted, but there you go. But I'll show you what you get in this box anyway. I have turned the covers around to get the reversible art on both because they're both reversible. So this is Count Yorga Vampire, which is the first one. There's a really good interview. I can't remember if it's on this one or the second one. I think it's the second one with Kim Newman, who was one of the guys on the Video Nasties documentary, and he knows his stuff. And he was saying that there was like a softcore porn version of this to begin with. That's how it started. But they cut it all that out because they said they didn't need it because they said, why don't we cut it and we'll just put it in as a standalone vampire film, and it works. It really does. Curious to see the filthy version because I'm a pervert, but it doesn't bother me because it is good as it is. So that's the reversed artwork there, by the way. And I think that's the original cinema poster. This one starts with the Count. He's actually doing a seance, and he kind of hypnotises one of the lasses who were at this seance, and it starts from there because he's got his eyes set on a filthy beast. And this is like what Arrow do best. So you get the picture disc, and the artwork is the same as that one on the back there, which is it matches the front of that, but I like the original cinema stuff. And then you also get, which I don't think you get in the other one where they're both on the one disc. You get a booklet which has got like a load of promotional stuff in, like what was out at the time, and newspaper ads and stuff advertising it. That kind of gubbins. It's really nice to see this type of stuff. I love looking at anything like this. It just goes to show though, like the effort that Arrow go to, because to track all these down, it must have took some doing. So you get that booklet, and then you get some art cards which are basically replicated lobby cards. So there's that one, there. The film's not black and white, by the way. I don't know why the cards are. The film is colour. And the back of all of them, I've got that same artwork that's on the front of the box. So it's a really nice touch. And you also get a poster. Now, the only thing I've got fault with this is that it's not printed on that usual lovely thick sort of card paper with the nice smell that Arrow normally do. It's just this cheap, thin stuff. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to use it anyway. It just would have been nice with that same paper because it's really, really good quality stuff there. And with the set being 35 quid, it wouldn't have hurt them to use it. But that's a minor thing. So one side, you get the new artwork, and on the other side, you get the original cinema poster artwork. So that's only the first film as well, which I think was the best of the two. I think. Then again, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch them again before I can give a true sort of opinion on them. They are good. Don't get me wrong. I recommend getting them. So that's the first one, Count Yorga Vampire. And then you get the second film, which is The Return of Count Yorga. Again, I've turned it round with the original cinema art there. The back. Spine. And again, picture disc on the Blu-ray, and that's the alternate artwork on that side. The first thing I noticed about that, I was like, Jesus, that's pink. And then again, you get the same. You don't get a booklet, but you get more lobby cards, and there's more in this one, I think. Again, black and white. Both films are colour, though. So I'll show you these. I think had this been set in the same times as Christopher Lee's Dracula, like is it 1800 or whatever it is, 1900 nod, or even older, I probably would have liked it even more. I think it's the fact that it was set. It's nothing like the last two Dracula films with Christopher Lee, though, which were set in the 70s, like Dracula AD 72 and Satanic Rites of Dracula. It's nothing like them. This, to me, absolutely stunk of Count Blackula, which I love the Blackula films. Again, once I've watched these again, because I've only seen them once, I'll probably like them even more. That's how it worked with the Blackula ones. So yeah, you get more of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 of them in the second one. I think there was only about 4 or 5 in the first one, because you don't get the booklet in there, but you do get the poster. Two-sided again. And on this one, it's that, geez, the pink newly commissioned artwork on one side, and the original cinema. I love that poster. That's the image I've seen, along with the one. It's not on any of these. The image on the original Arrow release, where there were 2 films on one disc. That's the other Count Yorga image where I've been thinking I really want to see that. There was that one, and then the original cinema art to that one. So that's everything, isn't it? The 2 discs. Oh no, that one had the little booklet in there, but you do get a separate one as well, like a thicker booklet, which is like sort of a bit like Arrow's signature, really. That's the handsome bugger who plays Count Yorga. You can even see there with Omega, and you can see there's like a little resemblance to Christopher Lee as Dracula. That I did see in that documentary as well. He was also in another film. He's in one of the Dr. Phibes films, this fella, which I didn't know, because I've got those too. I'm not going to go through the entire book because it's actually quite thick, this one. But you get the original poster art in again there. That's the first one. And the cast, and then the second one again, so you can see them properly. I'll just have a quick flick through it. There's a lot of like text in as well as images. There he is. The thing I noticed as well is it's not just two fangs, it's all the teeth are pointy. So it looks a little bit more sort of sinister like that, I think. And one of the scariest bits in both films is when like somebody's walking around and look and he's running at them and it kind of comes in slow motion. And the way he runs at them, it does like sort of startle you a wee bit. It just looks like, Jesus, if that was me, my bones would just buckle. I wouldn't be able to do anything. I mean, these over here are rated as 15. That's the titles for the second one there. In America, they're only a GP, General something or other. That's one of the scenes where he's running towards somebody. That just, it's freaky to see. It's not pleasant because you can imagine instead then you just absolutely fill your thong. That's the other image of him that I've seen, where I thought, I need to see that. It was that on the original release, but it was more of a painting of that. There's anything else to show you in here? This is actually in San Francisco as well, because you do see the San Francisco Bridge in the film. And you can recognise it anyway, because there's a scene where they're going along the roads are like that, so you know it is. So, yeah, sturdy box. Bookless. Both films in their own cases with goodies. 35 quid. Not bad at all. And definitely worth getting. I'm glad I've got it. So thank you very much, Scott. If it hadn't been for you, mate, I wouldn't have had this. So, nice one. And that's it. Just the one. That's all I was showing you. And the update about me gubbins. If you see this today, I'm on Play Tendo Guys stream tonight from 7:30. I'll leave a link down to Pete's channel as well. If you want to pop along and ask us what you want, talk about what you want. And I'm actually on Scott's, who's I've been talking about. I'm on his on Friday as well. So I'll be on here a couple of times this week. I'll try and post it in the Mondo Rock group as well, and on my own stuff. And I might put a little. I think I can put a little, not a video, but yeah, like a post on YouTube. So I'll do that when I've finished here as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much indeed. I've done all this in one take. Oh my God, am I getting good at this or what? I am joking. Yeah, thank you very much indeed, all two of you, for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And thank you all for the lovely messages regarding me being unwell. So I am getting better slowly but surely. I couldn't even get out of bed the first day, so yeah, I'm back. If you've subscribed, thank you very much. I love you, and I think you're amazing. Thank you for the support, and again, thank you for all the lovely messages. I've been messaged up some people, and it's like I've had some really, really nice ones. Thank you very much. So hopefully I'll see you tonight over on Pete's channel, Play Tendo Guy, and I'll see you on Scott's on Friday. And in between, if I do any more videos, I'll see you then. Either way, see you very soon. Thank you very much. Y'all take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.